Hey everybody, welcome to this week's installment of Music Theory Lessons. If this is your first time here, welcome. We are developing a bit of an archive of previous lessons here on my channel. Speaking of my channel, before we even get started, before we talk about anything, let's stop for a moment. I'll give you a chance to subscribe if you haven't already done so and like the video. That's how we're going to make the channel grow, and that's how we will just keep building and adding on more cool music theory and guitar lessons and other music lessons. I'll give you just a moment. Okay, you ready? Okay, this week's lesson is a bit of a funny one. It's a joke lesson. I'm going to stress that. This is a joke lesson. There's nothing beneficial, I should say, about this, unless you're taking it all sarcastically and you're understanding that I'm pretty much meaning the opposite of what I'm saying. Last week's lesson was 5 reasons you should learn music theory. This week's lesson is 5 reasons you shouldn't learn music theory. And of course, that would be counterintuitive to the entire channel. Why would I say this? Because it's funny and we're going to enjoy this. And I hope everyone else enjoys it. But let's stress again before we get started. This is a joke. All right, let's get started. Number 1, our starting of this list, our first one, is why should I learn music theory? Because it'll mess with my feelings and emotion and the feel I put into the song overall. Why should I do that? I don't want to think too much. I just want to play, bro. Just want to play. Our second reason of why you shouldn't learn music theory is that when you're doing it, some person online will comment and tell you, well, I can do it better. I can understand it better. I can analyze this chord progression much better than you, despite the fact that they can't even really play. So, I mean, you know, just gatekeeping's a real thing. So you don't want to learn music theory because some nerd will attack you. Number 3, you don't want to be led down the path of arrogance. Knowing music theory leads you to think you're better than other musicians. You know, even if you couldn't really play, another person could just play like crazy. You're going to look at them and go, come on, I bet they couldn't even analyze that chord progression or invert that chord every which way and reharmonize that jazz standard or any of that stuff. You know, it's, you know, I'm the best because I know music theory, but I can't really play. You don't want to be one of those people. Why learn music theory? It leads to arrogance. Number 4, I kind of already said it in this, but why would you want to learn music theory? It'll just hurt your brain. You know, why would you want to learn anything? Learning's hard. Just sit around, watch YouTube videos like this one. You know, why not? Why would you learn music theory? It uses your brain. And number 5, to top it all off, and this is because I'm holding my guitar, but you can insert any musician that you know of, instrumentalist, that does this. But why would I learn music theory? Because Jimi Hendrix didn't know music theory, Eddie Van Halen didn't know music theory, Wes Montgomery didn't know music theory. These guys just did it by feel and in emotion, so why should I know music theory? There you have it, the 5 reasons you shouldn't learn music theory. And again, that's 5 reasons you should not learn music theory. Be sure to hit that like button, subscribe, and tell me why you hate this video in the comments. And attack me as a person. That's what we need in this video. All right, we'll see you next time.